What's going on, everybody? Paul here, and welcome back to Happy Lil Accidents. It's been a little while since the last episode, but looking back in the comments, I'm supposed to be making a seahorse in this one. So let's go ahead and make a blue background. We're just going to go ahead and jump right in it, and we're going to make we're actually going to make a yellow seahorse. So let's go ahead. Damn, I don't know how to go about making a yellow seahorse. I don't know how to go about making a seahorse, if I'm being honest. Let's see. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as I go along. Don't even worry about it. So this is like the seahorse head, right? And then we're gonna thin it up because they got pretty thin necks. I mean, not like that, but you gotta. There you go. And then they're real S shape, right? I mean, but we're gonna do they got this whole body thing right here. They got this S shape going on. I think their back looks like a fin, maybe. So we'll give them a little fin right here. I wish you could like use different brushes, like square brushes, more round, oval brush. Like I just wish there was more brush options. I mean, this looks kind of like a seahorse. Getting there at least, you know, a little bit. We're gonna give him a snoot. Let's go ahead and give him a snoot. He's kind of looking like a duck. That's all right though. Yeah, he's definitely looking like a duck. They got this round mouth type thing right here. All right. Yeah, this definitely is looking 100% like a seahorse. Let's go ahead and round off the mouth right here. I'm gonna give him a couple lines, just so we know what's going on. So there's a little bit more detail, you know? Like, yeah, when people look at this, they're gonna be like, this is definitely a seahorse. We're gonna give him like, you know, I'm guessing this is how seahorse flippers look like. I should probably know, but for some reason I don't. We're gonna give it, yeah, look at that. There we go, that's a seahorse flipper. That's beautiful. That turned out real nice. Nice. All right, so we're gonna give him some big pink eyes, just because we can. It's our seahorse, we can make it look like whatever we want. He's gonna have, that's really, really creepy. That's really creepy. There, that big pupil, that makes it okay. I think this is their mouth though, right? So I don't need to draw like a smile on there. But I think they also have something come off the top of their head, right? And we're just gonna give them like these. Look at that. I'm pretty sure seahorses have a top fin, and that's what we'll do right there. We'll go ahead and color that in as best we can. I'm sure we won't mess it up. I don't think we've ever messed up anything before before. We're gonna give it a little bit more. Now we're just gonna give it like some, what would you call it? Eccentricities? You know what I'm talking about. Eccentrics. God, I'm running on no sleep. I'm so sorry. I'm just making up words as I go. That's all right. Look at this. I mean, this is looking like a seahorse. I'm pretty sure this is where the mouth is. Or is this the nose and the mouth is right here? I'm just not sure. It doesn't matter. All right. Give this a little bit, something right here. You know what? We're gonna give him some brown accents. Just like boop, boop, boop. Just because, you know, gonna make him look like Charlie Brown, kinda. There we go. And then we'll give him a couple of orange accents over here, just so we have some different patterns on him. This looks like, I mean, that's a seahorse to me. Like when I think of seahorse, this is it. Is there anything else on it? Is there anything else on a seahorse? I don't think so. So now we're gonna go back to the spray paint mode, and we're going to just like maybe totally goof it up. I just want it to look like there's sea foam around it. You know what I'm talking about? Like sea foam everywhere. I really wish there was an undo button. Like nothing would make me happier in this game but an undo button. But you know what? There's no undo button in real life. When you're painting, the best thing about Bob Ross was when he paints, you know, his mess ups, he kept them. You know what I just realized? My freaking head is in the way again. Actually, it's not really in the way so much anymore. Oh well, we're gonna move it over anyways. All right, let's go ahead. Pop, 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 pop. That's pretty good. That's kind of what I wanted. Let's give it a couple waves under here. See? Little waves right here. Because it's starting to get dark. He's deep down. You know, he's deep down in there. So we're gonna pop this up. I don't think this is gonna sell well because it's too intricate for them. They like it to be. He's gonna be a rapper. Little seahorse. They like it to be very basic. They don't like it when it gets too intricate. George proving me wrong like always. There we go. George is my main man. He's the only one that's actually followed me over, by the way. It keeps telling me I've unlocked a new tool, and it keeps saying, hey, this is a new tool. It's not a new tool. That pisses me off. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't done a horizontal one. So here's what we're gonna do now. I mean, I guess we could keep the seahorse theme going. Why not? You know what? I like the, Jesus Christ, don't need this. I like the seahorse theme, but we're gonna add a couple more things in there. We're gonna have a little seahorse right here. And we're gonna have his snoot coming out, you know, his little snoot. And then we're going to go do like this. Remember, he's like an S. There. It's gonna be a little bit of a skinnier seahorse. There's this flipper right there. Kind of looking like a shrimp, maybe. You know what? I think that actually works. Maybe it doesn't, but it's not too bad. I mean, I've definitely seen worse. Oop. Pizza's ready. I should edit that out, but I'm not going to. That's part of the happy little X. I'm not doing... See, this is what happens when I do freehand. My hands shake too much as is. That's what's so good about this, like it's tracing. So it's like, I know what you're trying to do. Jesus, my hand still goes in there and shakes. Yeah, I think this turned into more of a shrimp than a seahorse. That's okay. Because this is like, we're just kind of doing a quick seahorse right here. We're gonna make it more of an oval. We're gonna give this one a brown eye. My favorite. You get me. You know what I'm talking about. That is I did that one way too big. That's okay though. Look at that. He knows what's going on. We're gonna, oh shoot, I forgot to give him his little thing off the top. Come on. Yeah. There we go. It's like a buzz. Look, that one actually looks more like a buzz cut. That one didn't turn out that well. Oh well. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. They're gonna buy it. Or they actually, I say that, and half the time they actually don't buy it. So, we're gonna make a little jellyfish. How do you make a jellyfish? It's like kind of like a, yeah, this is it. Definitely jellyfish-like. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's a jellyfish, dude. That's a freaking jellyfish. But jellyfish are see-through. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna lightly do some pink. Because jellyfish are pretty see-through. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That turned out well. It probably would look best if I started bordering stuff, but man, I don't have the steady hand to do it. And I like to be, you know, pretty free form with my stuff. So we're gonna give it tentacles. Let's see how these tentacles look. Yeah, I mean, that's a little thick. Maybe he'll have one big tentacle and the rest will be a little bit thinner. He's real strong right there. That one's gonna be real long. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna give him googly eyes too, just because it's funny. Obviously they don't have eyes, but we're gonna give him googly eyes. Bloop. Bloop. Aw, man. Maybe we'll even give him a little smile. It's our jellyfish. We can do whatever we want with it. Look at that happy little jellyfish, man. That turned out real well. All right, so let's go ahead and get this. We're just gonna get a little bit of foam just all around. Boop, 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 like little bubbles. We're gonna call this one Sea Adventure. Yeah. see if anybody buys that. I'm gonna guess no. They're probably not, and for good reason. But I mean, it turned out better than my man George. My man George is he is a true believer in me. He is the one. He is my ride or die. George has been there for me since the jump. I can't remember the other guy's name. There was George and somebody who looked exactly like George. I can't remember his name. And he kind of had my back, but not like George does. I mean, just look at that. So this one we're gonna have a blue sky. We're gonna do like this because it's gonna be kind of cloudy. So we're gonna have a blue sky up here. Maybe we'll give it one more pass over because it's a little dark, but that's a little too dark. So let's go back over it with this. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and get the sun up there. We always want our little sun out in the corner just because, you know, some days we have our rainy days, we have our cloudy days, but some days it's nice and beautiful, and that's today, even though it's dark outside right now. All right, here is our field. No problem. And what are we gonna do in our field? We're actually just gonna this is gonna be a pretty plain painting. We're just gonna have like little blades of grass. Little blades of grass everywhere. You know, just freehand it. There's nobody stopping us. There's nothing stopping us. Freehand some grass out there. Some long grass. I mean, I think all of this is grass, so this doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? So you know what we're gonna do with it? We're gonna make a couple more. Let's go. I just had a good idea. We're gonna make a couple more of these. And then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn it all into flowers. It's a field of flowers, guys. Look at that. Look at that. See, even you can turn something that doesn't make any sense to just a beautiful field of flowers. As far as the eye can see. I mean, kinda. Not really off into the sunset, but it's like sunflowers, you know? Sunflowers have a little black in them. There we go. That turned out pretty well. It's pretty basic. It's just a field of flowers, you know, on a sunny day. But let's see what they think of it. We're just gonna name it Sunny Day. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Goofed it up. All right, let's see what of course, Don loves it. Don is the guy who sells stuff, and I guess he's into the realty market, and so he'll put my shitty paintings up like everywhere, and he's like, hey, this is not a denomination. Nobody thinks of this. I'll put this in a house and it'll sell it. You know, it's those paintings that you don't have to put a lot of thought into. I didn't put a lot of thought into it, but it turned out pretty nice. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with how that painting turned out. But anyways, that's the end of this video, guys. I'm so thankful that you joined me back here today for another episode of Happy Lil Accidents. I have not had that lady in green or any of those ladies with the frumpy hair buy a painting from me yet. So hopefully that's actually what I want to shoot for in my next video. I've had Don buy stuff from me. I've had George, you know, he's been my #1 the whole time. But I have not had one of those fancy ladies buy something from me. So in the next episode, I want you to drop me a comment down below. Tell me what to draw, what you think that those fancy ladies want to see. I want to hear what you think, because I don't have any ideas. I haven't pleased them yet. So drop me a comment down below. If you like the video, please hit me with that like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit me with a subscription, because I got a lot of great content still coming on the way and already on my channel. But other than that, I just want to say I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.